That's,
So I transmit that last.
that's correct.
Do you have any status on those?
ATM 11.
Okay, I'll be heading to the general vicinity soon. You think it's clear?
10-10.
Yeah, sure.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
PD, do you have any known cause of, you know, I'm still getting blimps every once in a while of, you know, reports.
User joined your channel.
There was an ATM being robbed and the extortion at one officer. Then it all kicked off from there.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's not safe to move into Georgetown yet?
Let me see if any other officers are still up. Any officers still up?
10-4. Myself and Mr. Wong are up and available at the
One.
proper.
10-4.
127 en route, VT 3 minutes.
101's good. I've got the suspect on top of the roof.
10-4. PD TMT, it is clear to move in.
Copy that, moving in.
Uh-oh, watch out, the chopper's going down.
Whose chopper was that?
EMT.
EMTs.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he took a nap mid-flight
User
and I
left your
just
channel.
saw him drop out and chopper just come crashing down on the floor in front of me. Can we get a unit to the closest hospital?
Nearest hospital is the one by the fish shop and the one by near pizza shop. Near donuts.
Mr. Wong, did you bring down the suspect on the roof? This is Air 1-2 dispatch. Do you want me to go back to PD, grab one of those boats, and head over there to get the container?
My boat is currently out round the back, if you can lockpick it.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Dispatch to 101.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you still got that suspect up on that roof?
Yeah, 10-4.
This is Air 1 to 101. I recommend a defib the suspects.
Yeah, I've given one already. Big good. Oh no. No, never mind.
There's a life raft out in the sea.
Yeah, because we had 2 officers down over the sea.
Alright, 10 for it.
Yeah, I think there was just a little bit of miscommunication as to which roof we was all looking at. I could see one on the roof that I'm on now, but they was looking at a different one. So that's how they ended up getting shot.
Yeah, I managed to take him out on that roof.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
This is Air 1 to dispatch. Is it possible to lockpick a vehicle if it's underneath the ocean?
Not too sure. I haven't tried that.
This is Air 1, 10-4. Grab a diving suit, a boat. And,
User joined your
get it that
channel.
way.
EMT to PD is how's the situation going down there?
We need an EMT immediately.
Alright, did that helicopter blow up or is it just landed?
It blew up.
Gotcha. Alright, alright, I'll try to get there soon.
dispatch, I'll be making my way over the haircut now to buy a boat.
Ten for.
User left your channel. Joined your channel.
Do we still have a unit at the hospital?
I'm not too sure.
Well, we definitely need someone at the nearest hospital. If it's a hospital run, then it's a good chance to get away.
EMT to PD, could you maybe mark some locations on the map? Because I lost the blimps.
By ATM 11 by the boot shop.
This is Air 1 to dispatch. I don't think we're able to buy a towboat.
Yeah, you have to buy at this boot shop, I believe.
Great. Let's make my way back, so. Are any of your vehicles free to take a bag?
Where's your location?
Well, I'm at the police boat shop where Mr. Wong put one of the suspect's vehicle bags into my heli, so I can swing by and you can take it, maybe.
Whopper, if you hide it somewhere or put it in the boot. Then just take the boat back with you to PD.
Just clap your helicopter with the bang.
Another problem is, does anyone have access to the actual civilian boat shop? Because I don't have the license.
Yep, I think I do.
Notify me if any of the suspects
No, I
get
don't.
hospitalized.
717 radio check.
10 for it.
2.
101, is it sorted there now?
No, the EMT took
PD entering the skyscraper now.
This is A1. Coming into the scene.
So don't try and run, otherwise you will be tased.
Locked up then, 101.
Yeah, I'm on the skyscraper that we got shot from.
Third up.
10-4. Can I have permission to grab a heli so I can get us back to PD?
Sir, don't run.
This is A1 to Mr. Pickering. I can give you a helicopter if you want. I just need to buy a boat.
Fuck. The guys just escaped from the skyscraper. I need a unit there, quick.
User joined your channel.
Which skyscraper?
The one that was shot at 056105.
Last known whereabouts?
Going down the elevator.
Alright, I got 3 up so far, PD. I know that there's at least 4 down. I think there was 2 in the river, or in the ocean. Did you get those out?
Is this an officer running around the skyscraper?
10-4.
Are any of them cops, or are they all civilians that are still down? Alright, I know that I received at least 5 or possibly 6 calls. I'm pretty sure 2 of them were cops, and the rest were civilians.
No sighting of this guy, no.
Negative on that one.
Fuck's sake, total bollock. I tased him and cuffed him, and still managed to get away. Like, when I tased him, he instantly jumped straight back up and jumped down the elevator. He's possibly gone in the water, or trying to make his way to substation.
Keep an
I'd
eye on
check
the water
substation.
then. My gear is in the water in a bright yellow bag, I believe.
Yeah, I've got eyes on the bag now.
My
Any
bag is in
suspects
the
going
water.
to hospital? Do we have also the 2 other suspects in custody? 127, 1019 with the 2 suspects.
Yeah, can you guys do try to get a full head count of suspects and police officers, a full par, so we can make sure that we got everyone up?
3 suspects and 2 officers.
Alright, can you somehow... I think both those officers were out.
They were both in the water.
Uh, 127 dispatch.
I've got the other suspect.
Where?
By the skyscraper.
User left your channel.
Petey, can one of you come down to the dock and buy me a fucking boat, please?
He's back on the run. Going along the side of the coast.
I've got eyes. Can we get a vehicle up towards north of Georgetown?
Which way did he went, Koei?
To the right, to your right now. is get back on the main road. Yeah, he's around there somewhere. Have you got him?
I see him.
.666, just jump in, we'll go.
Any updates, Hammy?
Nope, not yet.
This is GG3 to any unit near the scene. Can you clap my helicopter, please? I forgot to.
One 27, 10, 19 with the two suspects.
069 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Does anybody have a boat license? The EMT needs a boat to go to someone in the water.
You don't actually need a boat
Negative.
license to access it. I was able to access it without a boat license.
You got any ice, Koa?
Negative. It was in them around them buildings.
I'll check the skyscraper.
I've not seen him move from them two buildings that you were just at. Did you check inside?
Yep.
User left your channel. Joined your channel.
Jesus, you almost killed us.
This is GG3 at dispatch. Is there any available unit that has a lifting heli?
If anyone see a man wearing a grey suit, arrest him.
To dispatch. Could you please describe the suspect?
White male wearing grey, a full-on grey suit. Last location by the skyscraper. I'm gonna check the skyscraper again.
User in your channel timed out.
Just beware, he loves the corners.
Uh, 0692 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Do we have a helicopter with the thermal?
dispatch to any air unit. Do you have any thermal?
No, negative on that.
10-4.
Uh, 101.
Go
User
ahead.
joined your channel.
Did you ever think of advising the EMT that he's looking for dead bodies?
User left your channel.
That's, well, we sort of told him. I mean, we
User left
said
your
how many
channel.
there was of us, but he said he had like 6
User
calls,
left your channel.
which we was only aware of like 4, was it? 5?
Well, I'm not sure, but the two in the water would have been us two. We're back here waiting for our bags.
Well, I told him, I said that there was only one of them.
666 to dispatch, you have a M9 helicopter landing at the scene.
I'll head over tonight.
User joined your channel.
Whereabouts is this chopper?
Right
And
in
why
front
would
of you,
you use
Killaway.
1 for 1?
Why is he using 1 for 1 in the first place?
That's what I said.
Can we get a warning out?
User left your channel.
Killaway, what's
EMT
drifting?
PD, I think both your officers in the water unfortunately did not make it, but I'm grabbing their bags, so I'll try to get them to you.
Be advised to all units, there appears to be a man cycling into Georgetown on the road.
Get
Any
him to leave.
description of what he's wearing?
It appears he's wearing a, just kind of a newbie outfit, doesn't appear to be a suit.
Dispatch.
Go ahead.
Might be worth clearing the town of any civilians. Makes it easier for us to spot the ones we need to see.
And for the only one we are looking for is wearing a grey suit.
Do we have any facial description, any name or anything like that of the guy?
Yeah, I've got his belongings
Jimmy
with
or
me.
something like that.
Yeah, I think it's Jim or Jimmy Simmons, I believe.
10 A firm on that.
Well, 333, do you want to try and ID the guy that's just coming on the bike then? Because it could be anyone.
This is 383. I've just tried to rebuild that container. I'm just at PD trying to get turbo kits for it. So I currently don't have a land vehicle.
That MI9 is landing.
Where's that location at?
Is landing around between the DMV and
10
State Point.
for 1 second. I just need to
User
remove my
joined your
radio.
channel. User
I've got a
disconnected
feeling he's
from
trying
your
to pick
channel.
this guy up that we are after.
Yeah.
101, do you want to come pick us up?
User joined your channel.
one second, I'm out of fuel and the cops want me to wave off. Yo man, do you have any, like a fuel can on you?
No, I don't.
Fuck. I think I'll have enough fuel to get down to the gas station down there if I could fill up.
Well, either way, you shouldn't be landing here. You was told to fly away. You had the chance. You flew away, and you've decided to come back. Jump out for me, will you?
Why?
Because I'm asking you to. You've landed in city limits.
EMT, I'd vault.
I mean, I've got business to attend to, so...
Sorry, repeat that last.
You've got what?
I would vault if I was you.
I've got business to attend to.
Vault? You mean get out of here?
I can be on my way, I just need to fill up my
No,
fuel.
I mean that looks like you're stuck on
So
the boat.
just jump out. Just make this easier for us all.
User joined your channel.
Wait, what are you trying to do, sir? I'll hop out if you tell me what you're gonna do. I mean, I don't...
What do you mean, what am I going to do? I'm going to be issuing you a ticket for landing within city limits. You're also interfering with police business right now. There's a crime scene right below us, and you've been told to fly away.
You mean, officer? I'm really sorry. It's just that, you know, I'm really low on fuel, and I just need to get to the gas station. And I'm pretty new around here. I'm not a local, and that's the only gas station I knew of in this area. I mean, because I've been there before. You know, I am sorry. Yeah.
Well, like as I said, you know, you was asked to fly away once, or you wasn't given permission to land.
It was either I land here, officer, or...
Yeah, but you flew away and decided to come back, which is what I don't understand.
Yeah, I didn't... I mean, I was gonna fly away in that direction, as you probably saw. However, I couldn't see a gas station in that direction, just a forest, so... I mean, I thought that it would just go more into the wilderness. I mean, I don't want to cause any problems, officer, you know. I know that you're just trying to do your job and that. I respect that, you know.
Right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some ID from you and issue you with a ticket. And then you can get on your way and hopefully you're good. I mean, what sort of fuel are you actually looking at right now? Do you have enough to get back to airport or not?
I don't know. I mean, this is my first helicopter, so I'm on like a quarter fuel, so I'm presuming that's quite low.
Is it actually red yet?
I don't know if fuel can go red. I mean, it's just a white bar.
Well, I mean your gauge.
It's a quarter way down, which I presumed was quite low. Seeming in my vehicles, normally I keep them at least half a tank, unless I kind of get worried when flying, or, you know, obviously driving in that case.
Well, it should be totally fine if it's only a quarter down.
It's just a nervous tendency, really, you know? It's just one of those habits of mine. I like to keep the tank halfway full. I don't feel safe, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but basically what you're telling me is that you've done an emergency landing on here because you're out of fuel. And you're clearly not out of fuel.
Yeah, practically. I mean, it's out of fuel in my eyes, if that makes sense. I mean, I can't... I mean, it's very nerve-wracking for me to go and fly back to the airport right now. Or,
Yeah, PD, I can't get the,
I mean, you see
I can't get the boxes.
plane crashes and everything like that.
If you want to pick the other box, these two officers that died, and they'll go out and they'll retrieve it.
So yeah, I'll pay a ticket.
This is Judy Tree 2127.
Right, well, I'll just grab some ID from you first. And you've got a license to fly this helicopter, have you?
I should be, yeah.
Dispatch to 101.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's your location?
Are you looking for somebody? Because I did, when I was flying that way, I did see somebody running the rim of the forest.
Just bear with me a sec. 058107. Also, can I get a name, a background check, please?
Yep.
My name's Heisen. I should be saying.
It's on Heisen.
Heisen.
I'm just looking to see if he's got any previous for flying in landing in city limits, and if he has actually got an helicopter license.
Do you need any further assistance?
Do you see this first over here?
Yeah.
Right here? I did actually. Are you looking for a guy? Because there was a guy frantically running through the brim of those trees, heading that way.
What was he wearing?
EMT to PD, do you guys need any further assistance?
Like the private militia clothing, like a bit like what you're wearing,
Negative.
but long sleeves.
Okay, do you know where my helicopter landed? I know it crashed,
gray,
but...
like grayish, all gray. And I believe
Yep,
a
if
grey
you
vest
follow me.
and helmet, if I remember correctly. I mean, that could have just been his head. After all, but that's what I could see.
It doesn't sound like our guy that we was looking for. I mean, we know who we're looking for.
It landed
But
roughly around
yeah,
here.
he didn't look like that.
Did the
What's his
scrap
name, if you know his name,
saved
I
away
can-
or something?
I can help you.
Yep.
Alright,
I
thanks.
have
Just
quite a
did
few
you take any pictures by chance?
Well, I don't really want to divulge
no,
into
I've
that
got my
information,
GoPro, so
really.
Alright, thanks for the heads up.
I
just
believe
wanted
I've
to
seen
check.
you
Alright,
hanging
you guys,
around with
have
him
a good one.
before.
Feel free to call me if you need anything else.
Like I said, I have many.
No worries, thank you for your time.
I mean, I can normally draw people out from doing bad stuff to doing good stuff.
Well, that might be the case, but he's already done the bad stuff, so...
101, Heisen doesn't have any warrants.
I mean, I know that the other day he was doing
Pilot license?
Nope,
Sorry,
no
go on.
pilot license.
some driving around PD and everything, quite frantically. But what has he done this time?
Like I said, I don't really want to go into details, to be honest.
Do you have a spare beverage?
Beverage? No.
Yeah. Okay. Let me check my pockets dead quick. I may save you the time. I definitely had my pilot license. I know that. Okay. I'm not sure if the government saved it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, you know, you don't actually have...
Driver's pistol rifle. Yeah, I don't seem to have it. I did take it and I passed. The last world, if that makes sense. That's weird. I mean, I'll face the consequences. It's my own fault for not checking, I guess. I mean, I did pass it, but it's my own fault, I guess.
Yep. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be issuing you with a flight ban. And also a $4,500 fine.
Is there any way I can not get a flight ban? Like, how do I not get a flight ban? I mean, I can go and take my test straight away again. I mean, I generally took it. I mean, it must have just not saved in my head, you know? I mean, I genuinely did take it, you know?
Sir, stay away from the helicopter. Code 5 on my location. ASAP. Well, I mean, not really.
069, what's your location?
Currently at PD. Coming back to the scene.
What type of clothing were the people wearing what you was looking for? Because there's two people's suits.
Hang on, sir, bear with me.
101, what's your 1020? What's your location?
058107. Potential sighting of the suspect that we're looking for.
There's definitely some people with suits here, right?
There was definitely one, yeah.
I thought two. I mean,
Right.
is there any way to avoid the flight ban? I mean, I can take the test. I did take the test prior. I mean, I don't know why it didn't save. Bullshit, to be honest.
Well,
Hear me out, Mike.
not really. But it's your first incident, so what I will do is I will.
Yeah. We've got the guy in the suit here.
Well, I mean, I won't, sorry, issue you with a flying
User was
ban.
moved out of your
However, I
channel.
will
User
still
joined
fine
your
you
channel.
$4,500.
There's,
And I won't be allowing you to fly off in your
User
helicopter
was moved out
either,
of your channel.
obviously, because you don't have a license.
I can go to the DVLA right now.
User
and
was
get
moved
that
out
all
of your
sorted,
channel.
And then,
User
then I'll
joined
be
your
out of town
channel.
for a tiny bit, obviously doing my test, and then hopefully you guys will have this all resolved. And
User was moved
maybe
out
I
of
can
your
give,
channel.
like, a
User joined your
311
channel.
asking if it's clear to come back up here.
Yep, that'd be great.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'll just give you this ticket then.
Mhm. That's a nice thing you got there. There you go.
Right, I'll
Do
go
we have
ahead
an ID
and...
of the gentleman in the suit, the grey suit.
No, I mean, I was just talking to this suspect that's landed in city limits. He showed up next to me. That's when I requested backup, and then he ran off into the elevator. Again, it was just like he had sort of like a ponytail and a grey suit, white shirt.
And was it a woman by any chance?
I can't 100% confirm. But like I said, the suspect we're looking for is, I think, Jimmy Simmons.
Yeah, it's a firm. I'm coming up this
Okay,
elevator.
Right, so, yeah, you're good. What we probably will have to do is, unless you want to unlock it for us, we're gonna obviously need to get it down to the ground so we can repo it.
Go ahead.
I mean, I can take
what's your current location?
I'm with Killaway here.
You can what? Say that again.
I mean, I can just go down and I believe it's just across the street.
Yes, we did.
The DMV, and I can take my test and then come back up here, I guess, and fly away.
Well, I don't really want you flying off, to be honest with you, just in case you do go wandering away.
Wandering away in what manner?
Well, I mean, you could just easily fly off and we'd be letting you fly in a helicopter that you don't have a license for. So, I mean, like I said, either you just unlock it or we can just pick lock it. Either way, we're going to need to fly it down from this building so we can repo it. I mean, as well, if you're going to take your test right now, we'll probably just take your helicopter back to PD just to make it a little bit easier. If there's room, that is. And you'll just have to...
I can unlock it, however... if I unlock it and then one of you get in, can I lock it and then obviously you can jump out, obviously, at the PD? Because last time somebody had a vehicle in your guys' custody, somehow it went missing with the wrong owner.
Well, I mean, yeah, we'll do the proper checks, make sure that it was you that comes to pick it up. Also, whilst it's in PD, it will be clamped.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's wonderful. I can unlock that. Yeah, I don't mind.
Right, okay, well, if you just want to do that now, then that'd be great.
I'll just take some personal items out of there. I've just got some horn kits in there, you see.
Nothing illegal, I hope.
Oh, no, you can do a check. I consent.
Okay. I mean, we generally have to check if it's coming into PD anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
So good.
we won't take anything from it anyway. You know, if we had to do a check, all that illegal stuff will be, you know, destroyed.
Yeah. I mean, there isn't.
But if you're
anything
taking
illegal.
anything that's personal, you know, like horn kits and stuff like that there, then that's all fine.
Let me just check the damage on it. Yeah, perfect. I'll be on my way. Take good care of her. The name's Sally. Sally the helicopter.
Brilliant.
I'll head down to PD and I'll give. Should I use the 311 or 911 to collect it?
Just use 311. That's fine.
Okay, good news. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes or so.
Yep, no problem.
Thanks for being chill.
Alright. Are you in a vehicle?
Not the minute. I'll ask.
No, are you in a vehicle?
I was, but Steve is driving mine.
Oh, because you might as well fly it back to PD.
Yep.
Do we have any update on the grey suited guy?
Yeah.
Oh wait, the guy in the Escalade, turn around now, quick. He's running towards DMV. Oh no, never mind. Negative. Never mind.
Yeah, guy in the grey suit matches the description, but we don't know any name or anything like that on the guy.
Jimmy Simmons, his name is.
Yeah, it's not the same guy then. It's just by coincidence they look the same, or the evidence we have isn't correct.
10-4. I'm returning back to PD with this heli that Kelly was dealing with.
User left your channel.
If you want to take off first, Kelly.
We just calling a code 4 on all this then?
Yeah.
Yeah, roger that. I'm gonna head back to PD now.
10-4.
Yeah, I'm coming back to PD with the evidence that I've got as well for the guy that was involved in the shooting. Also, I've got a suspicion that the guy we've just ticketed for landing on in city limits was actually trying to pick him up, because he did mention a few times that he'd seen someone running around below that building. And then all of a sudden, a guy in a suit turns up on the same roof. It's a bit weird.
User left your channel.
Did you ID the one in the suit?
Yeah, it was Julian. Like I say, he didn't match the name, so we couldn't really do much with it.
10-4.
The other suspects have been processed by Officer Mike. Already had time set. I think they already have their sentence and everything.
10-4.
You free?
Depends what for.
Something serious enough, and it also involves Hammy and possibly Pingu if he's on. Probably we'll need to go up to your room up there, and then make sure no one can hear us.
Right.
Probably into the command staff office.
Right, well, let me just throw this paperwork up first. And then, yeah, sure. I just want to get this up so that if anybody makes an arrest whilst we're not around, then you know they've got the paperwork.
So, Ronnie, what
Looks
do
like
we?
we're having a bit of a heli shop sale here.
Well, no. Just a question about Hag. What's gonna happen?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know. The guy dumped a container into the middle of the ocean.
I don't know what to say about it.
You don't. Okay.
No.
It's bullshit. It's silence.
Well, if you think it is, then talk to somebody
Well,
else
yeah, it
about
is.
it, because I don't know.
Yeah, I'll see if I can speak to someone about it.
Oh, what? When you went back there, could you not find it?
No, I wasn't even there.
There's
couldn't
two
get
ways
there.
of looking at it. Is yes, if there was an intent to do that, potentially yes, but then that is what the Navy spend half their time doing. Well, at least our Navy spends half its time fishing drugs out of the water because they dump them.
Yeah,
You know, it's questionable.
it's quite clever, I think.
Obviously, if his intentions were to do it, and you can say 100% that it was, then yeah, maybe, but we don't know. So we just want to be a bit.
Regardless of if it was intention, that still happened.
Whether it's right to do it in our situation, I don't know what to answer with. That's what I mean.
We couldn't even because it got saved. I mean,
It wouldn't have got saved
if it was in the bottom of the ocean and alive, and he hopped off.
unless he hopped off. Yeah.
Which he did.
Right. It's a bit different. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what to say. I don't want to suddenly say the wrong thing.
Right. Well, yeah, probably need you as well for input soon.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna do this paperwork then.
My thingy broke.
So who got? I can't believe that you actually got shot. You know, that was just pure.
It was Cyrus and Ronnie.
It was what?
Cyrus, aka Freaky, and Ronnie.
Well,
Oh yeah, no, but what?
When I said stay still, what I meant is don't wobble the fucking heli about. Not go into auto hover.
No, but the thing was.
When you said he's in the building in front of us, you're facing one way, I'm facing another way, and there's about 10 buildings I was looking to. And I saw someone.
Well, no, I said the two closest buildings to us, which were them two that it was on.
Yeah, bearings.
Fuck off with your bearings. The two closest fucking buildings.
Fucking get your bearings.
But I think that's where the confusion was, is that I didn't know there was someone else on the roof, but you did. And I just assumed you could see him, but obviously you couldn't. So.
Well. Yeah, and unfortunately, my GoPro bugged out, so.
Yeah, well, I've got it anyway, so it's going to be 3 attempted murders.
2 murders.
Oh, you actually full on. Right, so 2 murders and an attempted murder then.
That's why I asked to buy a heli, because I thought we were at the substation in the southeast. We weren't,
right.
We were only the one over the bridge.
Okay, well, I'm just going to get this paperwork up and stuff then. I'm going to go stand in the middle room actually, so I'm out of the way.
I thought you would go out like a boom, you know? Like the death penalty or something.
Now, mister, if I was going to get death penalty, I would make sure, PD would go back 10 million.
So, oh no!
What? What?
I've stored some evidence like a dickhead.
What?
I've stored some evidence in my helicopter.
User joined your channel.
You stored them?
I mean, I've got GoPro and shots of it, so I'm good, but... Fuck.
Shit happened.
Yeah. At least I've still got the evidence, that's the main thing. That would have been a disaster. Yeah,
We just. Oh, do you have any evidence that we can put up a warrant for the Julian guy you guys were talking about?
The one that got away?
Yeah, someone said about his name, Julian.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
We don't know for sure who. We have the other guy. And I checked Depot and the names don't cross over.
Okay.
It's a different person. Look to the same, so what I'm saying is either
Why
the
are you
evidence is
naked
wrong,
now?
or there was another person
are.
involved.
I am not.
Okay.
So
Naked.
potentially Julian
Don't
was
tell me I can
involved,
see my own clothes.
Simmons was
I know
involved,
what you're talking
but
about.
we're confusing the
Naked.
two people.
Yeah. I mean, we've definitely got solid evidence on Simmons anyway. Definitely. For 2 murders, 1 attempted murder.
Oh yeah,
The Julian guy definitely matched the description that you were saying to a T, but we didn't have a name, and you said it was the other person, so I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So
Plus
brought
it was
back
a
for
meal.
questioning, but yeah.
Yeah, just put a warrant and then yeah.
Is that my balls?
I will be sorting out my outfit.
Oh.
Garbage into it.
Yeah.
No problem.
Right, I'm gonna go throw this paperwork up.
Hmm?
Let's pull his tie.
Follow along. Oi. Oi. Are you going up to your room?
I just need to get this paperwork done first.
Yeah.
Just in case someone does pick him up. Or they can look for him.
I could go up there, like, and we can start chatting.